Meta isn't just giving away its powerful new AI models. It's unleashing an algorithmic weapon designed to systematically dismantle the empires of its biggest rivals. Mark Zuckerberg's apparent generosity is a five-dimensional chess move, a billion-dollar Trojan horse aimed squarely at the two titans of the digital world, Google and Apple. This isn't charity, it's a declaration of war. By the end of this deep dive, you will understand precisely how Meta's aggressive open-source artificial intelligence strategy acts as a silent, invisible hand, strategically weakening Google's stranglehold on search advertising and cloud AI, while simultaneously chipping away at Apple's famously impenetrable walled garden. For years, Google stood as the undisputed heavyweight champion of artificial intelligence research. Their labs, DeepMind and Google Brain, consistently churned out groundbreaking papers and proprietary models, each one a closely guarded secret. Google's business model is a masterpiece of digital real estate. They own the map, they own the search engine, they own the cloud infrastructure, and they rent out advertising space on virtually every street corner of the internet. Their dominance in search and the associated advertising revenue, hundreds of billions of dollars annually, rests entirely on the uniqueness and superiority of their algorithms. Meanwhile, Apple built an entirely different kind of fortress. From the iPhone's sleek hardware to the iOS operating system and the ironclad App Store, Apple controls every single facet of its ecosystem. Developers pay a 30% tax on digital goods and services, and users are largely locked into a seamless but restrictive experience that generates staggering profits, over $100 billion a year from services alone. These two companies, each with their own meticulously constructed digital empires, seemed unassailable, but Meta, under Zuckerberg, found itself in an unenviable position by the early 2020s. The company had spent tens of billions of dollars on the metaverse, a pivot that, while ambitious, hadn't yet delivered on its promise. Their core advertising business, built on social media platforms like Facebook and Instagram, faced increasing regulatory scrutiny, fierce competition, and a privacy crackdown from Apple itself, which cost Meta an estimated $10 billion in ad revenue in a single year. They needed a new frontier, a new leverage point, something that could disrupt the established order without requiring them to beat Google at search or Apple at hardware manufacturing. And then, large language models exploded onto the scene. Meta had been doing its own foundational research, quietly building powerful models, but they were largely internal. So, in February of 2023, Meta made a move that baffled many observers. They released LLaMA, their large language model Meta AI, to researchers. It was powerful. Then, just a few months later, they upped the ante, releasing Llama 2 to the public, completely free for most commercial uses, an unprecedented act from a major tech company. This wasn't just a research paper, it was the actual code, the trained weights, the very blueprint for a sophisticated artificial intelligence. To truly grasp the significance of this, imagine a scenario where Coca-Cola decided to publish its secret formula for free. Not just to a handful of scientists, but to every beverage company in the world, allowing anyone to bottle and sell their own version. Why would they do that? This is where the strategic genius and the chilling implications become terrifyingly clear. Meta's open-source AI is not about building its own search engine or its own iPhone clone. It's about commoditizing the very foundation upon which Google and Apple's dominance is built. Let's look at Google first. Google's core business, as we established, is search advertising. When you type a query, Google's proprietary algorithms scan billions of web pages, rank them, and present you with results, interspersed with lucrative advertisements. This system works because Google's algorithms are the best, and they are closed. No one else has access to the full, updated index or the secret source that delivers the results. But what happens when powerful, free, and open-source AI models like Llama 3 become so advanced that they can essentially do what Google does, but better and without the ads? Imagine a third-party developer or even a small startup taking Llama 3, fine-tuning it with specialized data, and building an AI agent. This agent could scour the internet, synthesize information from multiple sources, and deliver a concise, personalized answer to your question, completely bypassing Google's search results page. It wouldn't just give you links, it would give you the answer, cross-referenced and summarized. Why would you even visit google.com when a smart, free AI assistant, perhaps running directly on your own device, can give you a curated response without any sponsored links, without any privacy tracking? This decentralizes information access, cutting off the oxygen supply to Google's advertising lungs. Suddenly, Google isn't the only gatekeeper to information. There are millions of independent AI-powered guides, all running on Meta's intellectual property. This isn't just competition, it's a complete re-architecture of how you access the internet, a direct threat to Google's multi-hundred-billion-dollar advertising revenue stream. And it gets worse for them. Google also sells access to its proprietary AI models through its cloud platform. If businesses can get a high-quality, free alternative from Meta, the perceived value and price of Google's cloud AI services will be forced to drop. It's a race to the bottom that Google, with its massive infrastructure costs and proprietary model, cannot win against a completely free alternative. Now, consider Apple. Apple's entire empire is built on control over the hardware, the operating system, and most importantly, the App Store. Every app you download, every in-app purchase you make, Apple takes its cut. But what if a powerful AI, running locally on your iPhone, could perform tasks that currently require multiple apps? Think about it. Instead of opening a specific weather app, then a different news app, then a third for food delivery, a single intelligent AI agent could handle all of these interactions through natural language. This isn't just science fiction. Powerful, smaller llama models are already being optimized to run directly on consumer devices. If one AI agent can replace a dozen apps, what happens to the App Store's primacy? What happens to Apple's 30% commission? Apple wants to develop its own proprietary on-device AI, keeping that power within its ecosystem. But Meta is giving away the tools to build alternative intelligences that can operate on Apple's hardware without Apple's permission, and potentially bypassing the App Store entirely for many common functions. It's like someone handing out free master keys to every apartment in Apple's exclusive high-rise, letting residents bypass the lobby and its expensive concierge services. This isn't just a minor irritant for Apple, it's a foundational challenge to their ecosystem's own very design. It's a shocking reframe, isn't it? The very act of giving away such powerful technology is the most aggressive move of all. The real-world implications for you, the person using this technology every single day, are profound and immediate. First, you will experience a radical shift in how you find information online. The traditional blue link search result page, dominated by advertisements, will begin to feel archaic. Expect to interact more with sophisticated AI agents, personal assistants that synthesize and summarize, delivering answers rather than just links. These agents, whether you realize it or not, will increasingly be powered by the underlying open-source models that Meta has freely distributed, fundamentally altering your digital information diet. Second, the apps on your phone and the very concept of an app are on the cusp of a significant transformation or even obsolescence for many single-purpose applications. As powerful AI models become ubiquitous, the utility of separate apps for distinct tasks diminishes. Your phone might evolve from a grid of icons to a conversational interface, where a single intelligent assistant handles everything from booking your next trip to summarizing your emails. This streamlines your digital life, but it also means less direct interaction with the gatekeepers of today's app economy. And third, the cost of deploying cutting-edge AI for businesses of all sizes will plummet. This democratizes access to sophisticated intelligence, leading to an explosion of innovation. Startups will be able to build incredibly powerful tools without needing to partner with Google or pay exorbitant fees for proprietary models. This means more competition, more diverse services, and a rapid acceleration of AI integration into every aspect of our lives, from customer service to medical diagnostics. This isn't merely a corporate squabble between three tech giants. What Meta has done is trigger a silent war for the very architecture of our digital future. It's a profound realization that power in the 21st century isn't just about owning the best technology, it's about controlling the foundational infrastructure upon which all other technologies are built. By open sourcing its AI, Meta is not just giving away tools, it's shaping the ecosystem itself. It's forcing everyone else to play on its terms. This move shifts control from those who hoard intelligence to those who empower its widespread distribution. It begs the question, in a world where foundational intelligence is a free commodity, who truly benefits? Is this an acceleration of innovation that benefits all, or a clever tactic that consolidates power in a different, less obvious way? It changes how we understand competition, how information flows, and ultimately, who holds the keys to the future digital economy. What you've just uncovered is a blueprint for how one tech giant is systematically dismantling the empires of its rivals, not with brute force, but with a strategic act of profound generosity. But the hidden mechanics don't stop there. The forces at play behind the platforms you rely on are far more intricate than they appear. The true stories, the ones the tech industry hopes you never find, are always waiting. There are always more layers to peel back, more truths to reveal.